this is a very typical breakfast for me. I have some scrambled cheese eggs, some turkey bacon, a biscuit, some orange juice, and then usually I'll have some fruit, but I may just wait and eat my fruit with a snack since I'm not really hungry this morning, but I know I need to. So I'm just gonna throw this together for lunch. I'm gonna make a little pizza in the toaster oven. So it's just a whole wheat tortilla or any tortilla, cheese, pepperoni. Usually I'd buy the turkey pepperoni. They didn't have it, and tomato sauce. I'll show you once it's done. Here it is, and while I put it in the toaster oven for about 5-6 minutes at 350, basically you just want it all to get warm. I'm gonna peel some cuties to eat with it, and then I'll drink my whole thing of water. I'll show you once it's done cooking. All right, I got my cuties peeled and the pizza is cooked, so I'm gonna eat this for lunch. And after my lunch, I wanted something semi-sweet, so I had this double chocolate chunk granola, dark chocolate. I probably ate about half a cup, so somewhere in between those two servings. It has some added sugar, but not that much, and it's better than eating like a candy bar. So take a little bit of this, and it does have whole grains and a little bit of protein, so add that for snack. And I'm gonna have some of these pretzel crisps and black bean hummus. It's actually my favorite kind of hummus for a snack. It is 3:40, so it'll be a couple more hours for dinner, and I'm getting a little bit hungry. So tonight for dinner, we're doing our cauliflower chicken stir fry. Basically, it's just chicken fried rice, but with cauliflower instead of actual rice. So I'm just gonna show you how we make that. So here's your basic ingredient list. You're gonna need chicken breast. Probably won't do the whole pack, maybe half, maybe 2.5. A head of cauliflower, or I like to get the big bag of frozen cauliflower, but our store was out of it. A bag of frozen peas and carrots. You can do whatever vegetables you like. And then teriyaki sauce, a little bit of soy sauce, sesame oil, and then some butter just to cook the chicken in, or I may use olive oil. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm gonna start with cutting up my chicken. So I'm just cutting the chicken up. I'm just cubing it into little bite-sized pieces, and that way it'll cook quicker, and then when we mix up our stir fry, you're more likely to get a bite of chicken with a bite of everything else, and not just like a huge bite of chicken. So I'm gonna finish cutting these up and show you how much 2 of these chicken breasts is cubed. So I've got the 2 chicken breasts cut up, and then the other 2 I'm going to just shred, or put in the Instant Pot to cook and shred for lunch this week. Dylan's home and making a mess, and we're going to get the cauliflower chopped up. We're rinsing it off, and then I'm gonna start heating the wok up and start cooking the chicken. So Dylan's just cutting up the cauliflower, getting on the floor, putting it in the Ninja, and we just pulse it up for a few minutes, or a few seconds, a few times, and then put it in a bowl and rice it up.
Mostly you get it full.
Yes. Girl, you heard there was chicken. I forgot to add that I like to do some minced garlic in this. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm letting that melt, and then I'm gonna add the garlic and cook that for a minute or 2, and then I'm gonna add the chicken and season with salt and pepper. So I've got the chicken in the wok cooking up, and Dylan has made us a bit of rice. So 1 head of cauliflower is probably enough for 3 or 4 nights for us. It's Monday night, so we may end up with 1 night where we have to find something else to make, but that's okay. So I'll get him in action, ricing it up.
Ricing it up.
Yes, it's very important to remove the blade before you dump
Rice.
I have made that mistake so many times, and then you end up with a blade buried in whatever it is you're blending, and it kind of sucks. So anyway, it's really easy to just rice your cauliflower. You can buy it frozen already rice, but it's way more expensive. I think the head of cauliflower was like $2.50.
It was about that per head.
for a head of cauliflower, and a bag of riced cauliflower would probably be half of what he already has riced. So maybe 1.5 servings for him and I. So yeah, that just isn't as cost efficient when I think a bag of riced cauliflower is like $1.50, even like the store brand. So anyway, stir my chicken. And we just got this wok. I think at Walmart it was $10 or something like that.
Pretty cheap. On sale, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap. Dylan thinks it was on sale, but you know, I figure if you're making stir fry, you should have the authentic experience. Eventually, I would like a nicer wok that's a little bit bigger. The base of this one is not very big. It's probably about the size of this. So I feel like everything would cook a little quicker if it had a bigger base, but I have it. It works. It walks. It smells like dirt.
I think it just smells very plain.
It smells like dirt. But yeah, so I wonder how big that bowl is. It's a KitchenAid bowl, the smallest one that comes in the 3 set.
I'd say on the bottom.
No, well, maybe
2.5 quarts.
2.5 quarts. So I would say that's probably 5 or 6 cups, maybe. I could actually measure it out when I'm filling the thing and tell you. But it really does make a good bit, and it's plenty for us. So now that it is all done cooking, I'm just putting it on the side for now. The wok is really hot now, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil just so this cauliflower does not stick, because like I said, it is really hot now. I'm just gonna coat my pan a little bit and get some of that cooked on chicken yumminess.
Want me to get up in there? Take a look.
Come on over. Alright, so now we're just gonna dump our rice right in. Oh, I was gonna measure how much it is, but it's a pretty good bit. Like I said, I would say 5 or 6 cups. It honestly might be more. Dylan said it was 2.5 quarts. I guess you can look up how many cups are in 2.5 quarts. But so I just added this, and I'm going to add some black pepper and some salt. Maybe a little more salt. Alright, and then I add some, to give it like the stir fry flavor, sesame oil. I just kind of put it on the edges so it'll kind of soak down to the rice. Just a little bit in the middle. And some soy sauce. Not much, not really big into soy. Dylan likes it, but it really helps give it that Asian flavor. And then we just stir that up, and I'll cook this. It's on a little lower than medium right now because the wok does get very hot, like I said. For about 10 minutes, I kind of can just tell when it's done. But yeah, so once the cauliflower rice is all cooked up, we will add in our frozen vegetables. I do like to throw them in the microwave for like 3 to 4 minutes just so they're not completely frozen, and cook that up with it. And then we add in our chicken, and then our last step will be to fry some eggs, and then it'll be done. So I'll check in later. Our peas and carrots are steamed. I actually ended up doing it 4 minutes just because we are going to eat after this, so I'm trying to speed the process up. So you just dump your steamed peas and carrots right into your stir fry. Throw this away. And then come closer, cameraman. I like to just get that nice and incorporated. And the whole reason reason we do the cauliflower instead of rice isn't so much to be low carb, it's more to just sneak in another vegetable. We aren't the biggest fans of a variety of vegetables, and I don't really like cauliflower, but if I can kind of disguise it as something else, aka cover it in teriyaki sauce, I can usually manage to eat it. So we like this really good. It's not, I mean, it's not rice, but
Close enough.
yeah, it's close. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in our cooked chicken. Let that start heating back up, because I'm sure it is cooling off now. Because we are gonna eat, like I said, after this. It's almost 7, which I've been trying to make us eat dinner a little bit later anyway, because since being pregnant, excuse me, I get hungry around 8:39, 9:30, basically when we end up getting in bed. And I'm trying not to snack before bed. I feel like that's not particularly healthy, even though it's okay to have a cheese stick. A lot of nights I will have Dylan get up and get me a cheese stick, or maybe some popcorn. We have some Smart Pop or Skinny Pop, whatever it is we get. So I will get him to get that sometimes. So anyway, all right, we're gonna just let this cook all together for just a few minutes, and then we'll add the eggs and we'll be done just about. All right, so I just pushed everything aside to make a spot for the eggs. And I just will throw in 3 or 4. I think I'll do 4. I like a lot of egg.
It's my favorite part to watch.
Just see a little tiny piece that got in there. Let me grab that. Good
job.
And one more. And then wash my hands really fast. All right, stop. Okay, so I just will crack the yolks and basically just scramble it, which that always ends up happening. My little divide falls. But I just basically will scramble it for a few minutes on the side, and then I end up just mixing it all together because this is very hot and it cooks the egg anyway. So that's what I'll do. So you just mix it in, and this is very hot, so like I said, it's just gonna cook all that egg up. Some people like will scramble their eggs and add them. No, I'm not gonna dirty another dish or take the time to dump this out. Just stir it up. All right, just about done. I mean, I guess if you wanted like really fluffy pieces of eggs, you could do that, but it's got the protein in there. So now this is how I do it. All right, just get all the egg, and then the last step, which I'm sure there's a healthier way to do this. You could make your own teriyaki sauce, or really you could put any sauce, orange sauce, more soy sauce,
Ketchup.
I don't know what ketchup, but you can really do it however you like. But we've done the Panda Express brand, and then this is from Aldi, and I think we tried this the very first time, and I just had Dylan try it again, and he actually said he likes this better than the Panda Express brand. So I usually will add about half the bottle, sometimes a little bit more, almost half. And just see if it's enough. This is a lot That was a large head of cauliflower, which we looked it up. There's 4 cups to a quart, so that was about a 2.5 quart bowl. So it was probably closer to 8 or 10 cups of cauliflower. So, all right, it is done. It looks a little soupy now, but it needs it to be reheated because, like I said, we're going to eat this for the week. But yeah, so that's how we do it. So thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this what I eat in a day video and cooking with us. So please like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram at the Brewster Fam. Be blessed and stay safe. Bye. Dylan's got the flash on so you can see me. And now I'm having a Outshine. That's what the brand is. Outshine strawberry popsicle. They have like the least amount of added sugar, and it's basically just fruit. So
It's really good.
This is dessert to probably close out the day. I may have like a handful of something, but yeah.